And now, suspense.
Okay, so before we get started, I wanted to thank you for taking time out of your very busy schedule to sit down with us today and do this Q&A. Yeah, no problem. Always a pleasure to sit down and answer questions, give people a more personal look into my life. All right, let's get started. Let me stop you right there. If you ask me what my favorite film of all time is, I'm gonna hop across this table and strangle you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Where are you from? I'm from Tempe, Arizona. Yeah. It's
Interesting.
a city right outside of Phoenix. Phoenix is the capital, if you don't know. I actually live right on the border of Phoenix and Tempe. If I step on one side of the street, I'm in Phoenix. Step on the other side, I'm in Tempe. Yeah. Here it's very hot. Very hot. Desert, sand. Bet it gets everywhere.
I guess.
Sure. A lot of cactus. Cacti. Plural. Cows. A lot of cows there, I hear? Yeah. Cows, cowboys. How long have you been collecting Blu-rays? Do you remember the very first Blu-ray you ever bought? And why? I actually haven't been collecting Blu-rays very long. I think I started back in 2013 or 2014. I only remember that because the very first Blu-ray that I ever bought was the Wolverine. And it was the only way I could watch the unrated version of that movie. Watch it if you have an unrated version of the Wolverine. Interesting. Interesting choice. Yeah, it was the only way I could watch that version of the movie, so I had to break down and buy it. Before that, I had a huge DVD collection and watched it, and I was just so impressed with the visual and audio quality of it. That jump from DVD to Blu-ray on a lot of Blu-rays was really good. So I just stuck with it from there and never looked back. I don't have a huge Blu-ray collection like some other people you might see on YouTube, but that's because I'm a different type of collector. I'm the type of collector that really only buys movies that I know that I'm going to watch frequently. If I know I'm not going to watch a movie that frequently, then I'm really not going to buy it. I'm not just going to buy it just because it's the new hottest thing out or it's the newest released. So that's kind of where I differ from other people, I guess. Now, this may sound like a very generic question, but I feel like a lot of people would like to know, nonetheless, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? Well, that started with, so I really didn't have an intention per se to start a YouTube channel. I guess I just wanted an outlet where I could talk about movies and do it visually show off what I got and talk about the films rather than just, posting pictures on Instagram. What is the greatest film franchise ever? Sharknado. Next question. Man of culture, I see. How did you come up with your channel name, Foxtail Cinematics? Very cool name, by the way. Well, before the channel name was just Justin Fox. For those that don't know my name, that's my name. Okay, I did not know that. Very interesting. And when I started doing different types of videos, videos that just relied on audio and visual rather than, my face, I wanted to change the channel name to reflect that a little more, the type of videos that I wanted to start doing, but still keep it, personal to me, whereas that's where the Foxtail comes in. And then the cinematics is just kind of just the types of video that I wanted to try to make. Something a little bit more cinematic rather than just me sitting in front of a camera talking about movies. What made you want to start doing more, shall I say, top 10 videos? Because I know you used to do a lot of, Blu-ray hauls and Blu-ray pickups and stuff like that. You've never really done movie reviews per se. I recently watched your Directors You Are Not Allowed to Hate video. Very, very good video, by the way. Check it out if you haven't. Check it out. It's good stuff. And you also did a sort of movie review or movie analysis on Fat Man. Check it out. I don't necessarily think of them as like top 10 or movie reviews. But the more so I wanted to talk about a certain topic and talk about films that I thought fit that topic the best. So, I really just wanted to talk about films that I really enjoyed. Not necessarily do a movie review on it because I personally don't like movie reviews. I feel wholeheartedly that film is 110% subjective. I can't sit there and tell you if a movie's good or not. I won't do that. I've never been about that. I've never been about, telling you, this movie's bad or that movie's good. You should watch this, you should watch that. I leave it entirely up to, that person. You like what you like, and that's fine. People who just love film in general, they kind of love to tell you other people, not to watch something because it's bad, when really, I mean, they're just movies. That's it. If you can find even 1% of entertainment in something, then it's done its job. I can never just sit there and give a grade or a number value or a star value to something. That's just not me. So you wanted to expand creatively and kind of widen the variety of videos. But what started that is when the pandemic hit, everything was closed. I wasn't really buying any movies. I didn't really trust the mail service to actually deliver my stuff on time. I knew that if I stopped doing the videos, then I would just not pick it up, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to just abandon the channel. And I really enjoy making videos, so I decided, why not try something different, which I did. The very first video I did was the hidden gems video, and which I wanted to redo that one. I feel like I can do it a lot better, but with that one, that was by accident. I actually recorded the video, and I have all of the films that I talk about in that video, and when I uploaded it to my computer to edit, I don't know what I did or what happened, but only the audio was working on it, none of the visuals, and I tried to convert it, nothing worked. So instead of just scrapping the whole thing, I thought, why not just, add some, visuals to it, add some picture, add some videos, add some GIFs. And I ended up really enjoying it, so I kind of just kept doing it. What are your goals for your channel for the new year, for 2021? Honestly, I don't really have any goals per se. I guess I'm just gonna continue making quality videos and just hope that people like them enough to subscribe and keep watching them. I think right now would be a pretty good time to plug the channel, don't you think? Please subscribe to Foxtail Cinematics. He's a cool guy. Is there any type of video you would like to make that you haven't yet? I would really love to do a collab video with another YouTuber. Maybe like a podcast style where we just have a great conversation about life and film and why people are so obsessed with Timothée Chalamet, including myself. He's a beautiful man. Do you have any favorite YouTubers? People that you watch frequently or get inspiration from? I don't watch or subscribe to any big channels. I know, crazy, right? But they don't need my views. They don't need my likes. One less person isn't gonna hurt them. I would much rather support smaller channels with not so big audiences. I like subscribing to smaller channels, helping them out. Believe it or not, smaller channels kind of, I feel like, put out better quality videos than a lot of those huge channels that kind of just put stuff out, because they have to. A lot of the smaller channels like myself put in a lot of time and effort into their videos. So I like to support smaller channels. Yeah, a couple of them that there's just too many to name, but a couple that I do really like are my good friend Adriana. Check out her channel, she's really cool. Lovely Australian accent. Another one is Alan over at Kermit's Ghost. Really good friend, really good guy. Looks great in sunglasses and loves his McDonald's coffee. Check them out. Make sure to link their videos in the description, okay? All right. So off record, what do you think of people who are not looking forward to the Snyder cut of Justice League? Off record? Okay. I think they're but let me end by saying it's been an honor and a pleasure to sit down with you and have you answer some of these questions that people have been dying to know. and get to know you a bit more personally. Yeah, no problem, no problem. This was fun. Yeah, had a really good time. Are we done? We're done? Lastly, what's your favorite film of all time?